What is going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here. Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a fantastic morning so far. Echoes of Abyss is coming back today, and I want to quickly get out a video for you guys so you guys can have a look at how we take down the boss here in terms of a minimum unlock, and as well if you're looking to get the 7 red and the 7 yellows on it. Now, keep in mind here, in order to get the minimum unlock, you need to get at least 100,000 points. So I'll be looking at some previous footage that I've posted before, and of course as well, if you guys are looking for that coveted 7 red unlock, you're going to need that 650,000 on milestone 5. And again, how that works is if you get the 2,000 diamond fragments, this is going to award you basically 2,000 points, and it's going to get you the 7 red unlock free. And I think this is a big deal because if you're running the Scourges right now and you're going through the Surfer Breaker event, this is going to help amp up your Knull. And of course as well, these diamond orbs will give you that opportunity to get him at 5 diamonds or potentially 4 or 3 or 2 or 1, depending on where you are in the game. So hopefully that works out. Now, before we begin, let's quickly just jump into the roster here with regards to the team that I used. My team has built up a little bit now, and actually we have since unlocked Blastar since the last time that I ran it, but we do it with 3 characters, and essentially what you need is you need QUASAR. He is pretty much the bread and butter to this entire team. I haven't brought him up too much since then, but nonetheless, I've been trying to maintain my gold reserves and as well trying to make sure that we're ready to pivot when we need to. And of course as well with the Surfer Breaker and the Storm event, we're just trying to see what comes next here, and I've been kind of taking my time with my baby account. So again, his basic is going to do that 10% blast. You want to make sure he's a striker so he can get 20% off of the health every single time he attacks. Next, we have the most important element is a taunt. We need some sort of a taunter. It's a choice between Living Mummy, where he has the on-spawn taunt if he's with a Brimstone member, and you do need this T Ford. Unfortunately, if he does not have this T Ford, he's not going to get that taunt, and he also doesn't get the revive once. So that's important here. Now, if you don't want to build Living Mummy up, hey, kudos to you. You can still work on another raid character. You can use Hyperion. He also has the on-spawn taunt, and or not the on-spawn taunt, but he has the taunt later on that's going to help out here, and he's going to be able to get that unlocked for you. And last and final piece that you may need, and potentially depending on where you are in the game, it could be either Blastar or it could be Daemon, depending on where you're situated, depending on the gear tiers. Blastar, same thing. He's got that 20% blast that you want to be able to use, and this is important here because it's going to take another 10% chunk of his health. And if you don't have Blastar and you've got Daemon built up instead, Daemon's going to get the job done as well for you guys. So hopefully that makes sense, and let's quickly jump into the gameplay so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is kind of what the roster looked like. If you guys need to freeze it, pause it, you can see here, this is what I used last time. And again, Daemon was kind of the quarterback. We had Living Mummy here. He was our taunter back then. And of course as well, QUASAR. He wasn't as built up as he is now, but since then we've bumped up his stars and his gear. So that's the 3 that we're going to stick with, and let's dance. Let's dance with this node here. So again, we'll quickly talk about the importance of having that striker on him. Initially, do not use the ult. Get that raider tag on him. Get the tag on him so then we can allow QUASAR to use that double basic. He's going to take a 20% massive chunk on Knull, and this is, like I said, this is going to help out for people that are around. I did this when I was around level 85-ish, so you should be able to do it around 85, or could potentially be even around 80-ish. This should hopefully help anybody that's trying to get them unlocked minimally. Now we used the special here. That's going to take another 10% chunk thanks to Daemon's attack. And then again, the raider tags just allow us to do that striker hit. This has already brought him down to half health. Again, Living Mummy being large and in charge here. He uses his special here, which is important. This is important because we know Knull's going to ult. When he ults, the defense down reduces the damage. Excuse me, the defense up to decreases the damage by 50%. So this is going to help us out here, and then Daemon's going to get that energy back. That's when we use the ult. That's important there. That's when you use the ult. The ult's going to allow him to basically double tap and get the energy back to the group or to himself as well, and it's going to bring energy back to Living Mummy and Daemon himself, and then we can double basic here with QUASAR, and we're just making smooth transitions here. Again, if you have more than 3 characters and you're using 5, it's going to make things even easier. Having Blastar in there, he's going to get that extra 10% hit on them. If you have Satana, Ghost, any of those characters that do percentage-based damage is going to help you guys on this. And again, the Living Mummy just being large and in charge here. It may take a couple RNG shots if you're just doing 3, but it is very doable. And again, we go after Gwenum here just so we can see if we can get the kill, so it fills up Daemon's speed bar, because we want him to take 1 more turn so that he can do the special. And again, Knull does his thing, and that's fine. We get to the final turn, and it's checkmate. We have our QUASAR in striking distance. He does the double basic 20%, smashing everybody down. And don't worry about the other guys. They're stragglers. They're quite fairly low level. And once Daemon gets his turn, he shows them why he is the king of PvE, baby. Let's go. So that's how you guys get it done. That's the minimum unlock. That's going to get you 100,000 points. The same strategy applies if you guys are aiming for the higher ones. It's just, you know, there's more damage involved. There's gear tier requirements. But that is it, guys. That is pretty much that in a nutshell. Hopefully this helps you guys out. And I'll see you guys in the next one.